So I guess that's not a lot to ask, right?
Yeah, but we're talking about RTL Legacy over here. They have beat every single squad in the competition by 2-1 or 3-0, and they look to continue the streak of winning all the series and becoming the most dominant team in this competition. But it looked as if the Hotel Yard is going to be highly contested, in which these two squads have they could not even dominate it because they're so out in the open, and every single flank counts in this one. Is going to be PDR Esports. Oh, just 6-6, and like I said, it's very out in the open between these two.
Yeah, look at Young Jay go out there in the open with his Arctic 50, using it like a shotgun, man. That guy's crazy, but he gets it done because the skills are unbelievable. Lox goes in there, gets taken down. Kevs with the pistol only might bring out a sniper in a bit. Wacky pulls out FHJ. Is he gonna be able to get that damage done? Arctic 50 still in there. RTL Legacy has managed to pull away quite a bit of points from the Hotel Yard, thus Fasakai G. But right now, as we move over, this is going to be hard point number 2. I wonder if PDR Esports is going to make a comeback at the warehouse.
Yeah, they better do, but RTL, as they have been so far in this competition, they have been smashing it, and they are trying to smash it as well in this one. Because remember, last night it was their huge comeback victory up against the brothers of PDR Esports, which is PDR Reborn, which is going to be absolutely huge. And if they can take out the other PDR team in Esports, it means that RTL is more than ready in this one, and they're not letting PDR Esports to even take any points in this one. As you can see, everyone is on fire for the side of RTL.
Warehouse wear down coming in here from RTL. PDR Esports trying to go in there for those points, doesn't get them at all. But right now, the hard point is going to rotate over to the house and will be unlocked in 8 seconds. We can see that a lot of PDR Esports players have swarmed the house right now. How is Rage and Susano going to take this on against each other? Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it will be PDR Esports first, and the house to pick up those points. And here comes RTL with the battalion, Sakaichi.
Yeah, and Franlu, he has been absolutely massive over there, and that serves as an opening for RTL Legacy to actually go in there. But Jello, he tries his best with the gravity spike, and he takes down as well. He takes down Wacky in there as well to take back house and to get some points on the floor, try to play catch up with RTL. And Susano, Kevs, I say, is trying his best to attack from the windows, but that did not work. And look at RTL, they are now struggling just for a little while in this one.
Yeah, it's no surprise at all, man, because this is the spawn of PDR Esports, right? So for them to be able to come in there and get that hard point again and again is accepted and is expectable as well, right? And let's take a quick look here, because as we rotate over to the bakery, PDR Esports need to reset RTL's spawn first before they can dominate the game. But RTL is not allowing them to do that. Here they come swarming into the bakery right now to take each and every single little cookie out of the oven, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. It's gonna be PDR Esports coming in here to put their hands into the cookie jar. Is RTL gonna snap at them, or are they gonna be able to get away with it? PDR Esports gets away with it for a few seconds, Sakaichi, but Kev's coming in here, KRM, and takes it right back.
Yeah, there are 3-man attack there for PDR Esports. They actually got it first, but Kev's doing it all by himself, getting in there and get the final kill as well to take it back for the team of RTL Legacy. And as you can see, RTL, they are trying their best to actually snuff PDR Esports out of even the middle side of the map, because they knew what is going to come next, which is going to be the Hotel Yard all over again, and they look to just end this one, and RTL wants to take a huge advantage heading into game number 2.
Yeah, man. I mean, RTL starting the day off so strong, right? But they are already halfway through to making that prediction come true, right? If they can get a triple, if they can get a 3-game back-to-back on PDR PDR Esports. Are they going to put PDR Esports into a tie position and make them go with a head-to-head score? If they are, tonight is gonna get just so much more crazier, man. 25 seconds in there, PDR Esports attempting a comeback, but RTL just shutting them down just like that. Millones Thermite goes in for the push, PDR for a second, but RTL all the time, Sakaichi.
Yeah, but usually done by PDR Esports to actually say no to RTL trying to win it in this fifth hard point. But they really need to just make that switch over to the next hard point. But looking at how aggressive RTL is, it looks to have been a little bit too far, a little bit too hard on them, because it's a 3v1 yet again, and it is going to be RTL's game straight away in this warehouse. It will end.
Hardpoint contested.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, PDR Esports, they gave it, then they gave it their all, and right now they're still giving it their all, not allowing RTL to pick up the points. But RTL has been so commanding thus far, and that commanding gameplay will come through yet again towards the end as a road to a legendary RTL legacy.
Objectives. The enemy has the bomb.
Very probable on search and destroy, right? Because this is, yes, RTL's pick. And let's see how does RTL go in here for the push, because those fast plants are definitely required, Sakaichi. But against a squad like PDR, look at that. Millones coming in here, opening up the match with a kill. Kev's taken out already. How will Wacky go in here for the snipe and try to maybe even out the odds between the two? Because this is where PDR Esports can snatch that one, qualifier point, man.
Yeah, because they only need one to secure and confirm qualification without the need to even look at the last game of the day. CF over Millones, Susano as well, as he gets traded there. CF is 3v3, but the bomb is still in the hands of Van Lu. It's just that they don't know where to go, because he has been defended brilliantly, but Lox is down as well. Van Lu took matters into his own hands, but the bomb is dropped already.
It looks like Jello is going to come out in here. Arctic 50, Wacky gameplay, bomb on the ground. Wacky can go in here for the pickup. It's a 2-on-2 situation. Might be a Bravo plant, ladies, German boys and girls. And the players from RTL are quite near to that bomb. Now, I'm not sure why they're not picking it up just yet, but they can call the pace of the match. 36 more seconds on the clock, and they will finally go in for the push. Susano spotting that player out, not getting that kill. Jello coming in for the push. KRM, that means RTL is in trouble.
Oh, Jello with a two-piece of his spoon.
Ready for the next round.
Nicely done.
Go, man.
Because they knew that RTL had no choice. They need to go for the bomb plant. He just waited for that gauge bar to actually go up, and then he will ambush them one by one.
Yeah, very, very well called by PDR Esports. If, Jello didn't go in there with that patience, with the patient gameplay, there's no way PDR Esports would have been able to get that. He went in there for that rotation, and he positioned himself for beautifully. PDR, look at that, man. CF and Kiev taken out. Van Lu coming in here for the revenge, maybe to even things out, and he does exactly that with a two-piece for himself. Susano taking out Young Jay as well, and just like that, it is a 3-2 situation. Millones as well as Lox coming in here for PDR. Millones in trouble, and here comes RTL. Susano's shutting down Millones as well. Lox, solo player, going in here, not for the push. RTL with the bomb, and they get blocked around. Lox, beautiful takedown, and he'll get away. Bat, maybe, Sakaichi.
He just rounds out of harm's way as Susano will take back the bomb, but he knew that the bomb will be planted at Alpha, so Lox will have to go and rush in against these two, which will surely defend both of the flanks. And they kind of knew that Lox is going to make that huge long rotation from the control room over here. So he needs to really be careful over here, Lox, but the time is running away for him. Trophy is down, so he knew where are the RTL players, but he needs to go for the two-piece of his own in this last 15 seconds here, AJ.
Oh, he gets it. Can he go and get the defusal? He does have the time. Come on, Lox. 5 seconds. No, he could have gotten it. he does get it! What a clutch coming in from PDR Locks, ladies and gentlemen. What?
No, there's no
If he
time,
had
AJ.
just gone in there and done it, Sakaichi.
Yeah, he did. Okay, I don't know. Maybe that Susano coming is actually more than enough to actually give him a little bit of doubt in himself to actually go for that defusal. But I don't know, man. That was very, very fine play from RTL themselves, as they knew that he's going to make the defusal. He tries to go and kill it, and it's more than enough for that distraction gameplay. And it's just no time, although Lox gets the kill in the end, but RTL gets the points in the end.
Yeah, and that's where we call the decision making, right? Because if Lox had just taken cover, there's no way he could have gotten hit just behind that bomb site, man. I mean, that was the perfect situation, and he was already on the prone. There was no parts of his body showing out, and he couldn't have lost that position. But unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, RTL will have that point just because of that split second decision. 4 versus 3 right now. Jello, Millones, Rage coming in here. Rage getting taken down by Wacky. Beautiful shot. And right now, 2 players right there in front of him. Wacky also has a Fennec on him, which means the players from PDR Esports better be watching. Ow! Millones with that shot.
Oh, wonderful snipe there by Millones, but he's the only one left. He gets capped, so it's going to be Susano as well as Wacky. So Millones will have to make that clutch like what Lox did. Just that, he needs to make sure that the time is on his side as well. When he makes all the kills, he tries to get one, but just missing Wacky. He gets one. It's just Wacky left there.
Oh, Millones, but Wacky is just too good. And you know, it's the pressure moment, man. Wacky knows he has the position already. He sees Millones coming. He's confident going in for that takeover. Millones, on the other hand, he just came out of that round on that reload as well. You don't know if you're going to get pushed. So, you know, stressful situation. You can't blame him. Well played by RTL. Great pressure.
Yeah, and PDR Esports, they cannot afford to let... They cannot afford to be taken out until there's like, what, 1 player left to go for that clutch gameplay. Because yes, they are more than capable of doing that. It's just that the high pressure situations, especially when RTL Legacy is on the attack, and this could be even better. Young J over Van Loo. They could be a good start for PDR Esports over here. Now it's 3v5. Young J again with a 2-piece of his own.
Millones still trying to come in here for that crazy gameplay. PDR has been doing great so far, Sakaichi. Maybe this will be that opportunity where that point gets taken away. Rage going in there. Wacky taken out as well. Susano as well of Kev. I don't think RTL is going to be able to clutch this. Rage and a beautiful shutdown. PDR Esports has managed to steal 2 points away from the attacking side. RTL Legacy. I don't know if RTL is going to be very happy with that, because PDR Esports will be on the attack after this round, Sakaichi.
Of course, especially when RTL Legacy had no chance whatsoever to go to the bomb site. They didn't get an entry kill. They all got ousted one by one. It looked as if they were dominated in that round. But now it is the time for RTL to actually show who's boss, because they better get the advantage heading into the 5 defending rounds that they're going to have right after this. But Young J has been phenomenal in the previous round.
Young J sitting down just inside of that cable car, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Not many people do go ahead and occupy that extra space, that cable car there. It is just slightly outside of the map, you know, Sakaichi. Young J, Locus, he will back away yet again. And it looks like for the time being, RTL just decides to go ahead and plant the bomb. How far it will be, and PDR Esports needs to come in for the push. Ooh, Rage coming in here. Ninja defusal right now. And they might be able to get it. 1 more second. Wacky. Shut down.
Oh, and just having it as well there, Wacky. Just save the ball for the team. But they are losing lives left, right, and center as well. And Luz tries his best, but it's just gets taken out of the game. Caps as well. Caps with a 1. He needs to get another 1 over here with time ticking away. Millones will have to make the push with the Fennec in hand. And getting it over here for Millones.
Oi,
just
I think he's just
exactly.
1 second too late, man.
Bomb defused.
Oh, he got it.
No!
What?
He got it!
Ready for the next round.
Absolutely crazy clutch, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. The defusal started at the very end of that 5-second mark. He shouldn't have been able to get that. But what a crazy clutch. Not even giving up at that very final second. Not dropping the ball at all. PDR Esports. And right now, they have the advantage. They go on the attack. And they are in front. 3-2. RTL Legacy needs to work harder, Sakaichi.
Yeah, absolutely. After losing 3 attacking rounds over there as well, in which you are the ones calling the game. You are the ones calling the pace of how the matchup is going to go. And you lost 3 of the 5 that you afforded. It is going to be absolutely tough. And now they are trying to show with Wacky with a nade over Young J to start it off. Can they actually do what PDR Esports did? Or maybe do one better. Just try to take the 4 points for the win as well.
Oh, Millones going in there for the push, unfortunately gets taken down. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, here comes the hold by RTL Legacy. They have occupied the green radar station as well as the cable car platform. PDR Esports does not know how to take the push against them, but they should be able to get the plan off. But Lox is in here, but it is the hesitation which pays off. CF getting taken down, none other than Lox getting it done. Kev's in for Jello. Here comes Van Loo as well. Rage out of the equation. Lox melee. Is he gonna get it? RTL Sakaichi pulls one back.
It's just no giving up in RTL Legacy, isn't it? Because it looks as if the odds are just against them, but the opener in which they are being more aggressive, they want it more, and all the trades that are coming as well from very, very tough positions as well for RTL Legacy. This is the team that has been smashing it the whole tournament, and they have beaten so close, and he got it.
Oh, he got it just in time, man. Bomb right now picked up by Young J, but CF is already at the window. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, control route number 2 approach by Young J. Young J gets the kill, and he goes in for yet another one, but Van Loo's right behind him. He doesn't see that and gets slashed down. It's gonna be Millones going in for that shot. Double, triple shots coming out. Millones is with the miss. Van Loo, but Susano finishes him off from the left. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, RTL Legacy with the commanding back-to-back victories thus far.
Oh, you see the double snipes that are coming as well, just to intercept the bomb plan right in the nick of time. That is how close as it gets. It is just the same as how you see PDR Esports got their 3rd point by just the virtue of not 1 second in there. And that's the same as how RTL actually made the interception, and that actually smashes the momentum of PDR Esports in the previous round.
Well, look at the positioning coming in from RTL, man. I love how they come in here and hold Summit. Green radar station, cable car platform, full lockdown. And you also have got one player from the forklift area. And I believe that is Van Loo just going on for the hole, hoping to see if or not he can spot anyone for going in for that alpha, position, right, for that plant. But it looks like this lockdown will hold PDR Esports back. They are scared to go in for the plant right now, Sakaichi. And it's very rare that you see the attacking side, like this in the game.
Oh, that is going to be a good start. Now the entry kill is going to mobilize a little bit for the side of RTL Legacy, and the bomb has been planted thanks to your opening that has been done just now with the sniper kill. Guess a little bit with that nade is going to be the takedown gameplay for RTL Legacy. But can they do it? Because there are 4 players over there. Young J is down as well. The son of Batu is down. He's just Wacky all alone. He gets Millones from 4 out. He's just 1v1 now.
Wacky. But it's right now a KRM against Fennec. Both guns extremely deadly close range. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Wacky goes in there for the fake first. Out there for the peek. Rage is still behind the wall. Rage not going in for the peek. Oh, manages to expose himself. And Wacky gonna go down on the floor. Oh, one shot. Oh! Just misses that by an inch, Sakaichi, and he will pay for it because the Fennec, although has got a small mag, it is still the king for close quarters combat.
Yes, and as you can see as well, right? The positioning of Rage just now, he just waits for the time to reach 5 before he actually goes for the engagement of the combat, because he knew when taking the risk, you can die or you can win the fight. If you kill, you can die, but there he kills. Although if he dies, but PDR Esports will still get the equalizing point over RTL.
Well, RTL right now, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, still hunting for the win. But it is PDR Esports with the push in here. Once again, Green Radar Station, cable car platform, full lockdown coming in. We've got one player at the forklift area. I have never seen a defensive hole by a squad like this. But unfortunately, you know what's going to be crazy, Sakaichi? I think it is not going to work out in their favor because they're allowing PDR Esports to come in here and hold the bomb site with the plant first and then force them to come back for the retake, which is going to give PDR a lot of opportunities here.
Oh, but look at the kills as well. It's 2v1 now, and it's going to be huge for Van Loo to have the 2-piece and going for the defusal all by himself. RTL with a match point over here.
Allowing their opponents to come in there for an easy plant and then getting into their heads, moving in for that surprise wipe all together as one squad. Brilliance coming in from RTL Legacy. Van Loo once again, Fennec gameplay. He is going to keep a close watch on that Alpha bomb site. And we can see a push coming in from one player, and I believe that could be Kevs. Kevs going in really close towards that bomb site right now. Young Jay getting taken down, and Kevs with that brilliant push. Millones taking down Kevs for that brave gameplay. Coming in here right now, melee in hand. It is a 4-on-4 situation, but the damage has been done with the 4-player gameplay right now coming in from PDR. They might need to second guess going for the plant, Sakaichi.
Yeah, and as you can see, they are making the very long rotation, but they need to be careful with all the snipers as well. As you can see why Milione is having a long scoop over there just to see if there's an opening for Lox to make that bomb plant just behind him, and I believe that is more than enough. But look at RTL, they just waited and they are going to go in like a wolf pack into where PDR Esports have positioned themselves, which is also at the bomb site as well.
Oh, but that's dangerous, man, because Millones is already there, and Millones is a crazy dangerous guy. When he gets onto the snipers, you will get shut down. But Susano right now, getting that positioning right, takes down Millones. Susano gets wiped out by Lox. Well played by PDR Esports, but look at the board right now, Sakaichi. We will switch back over, which will put RTL Legacy in here with the calling of the match.
Well, they better do it right because they have lost 2 and they have lost 3, won only 2 as the attacking side. So this could be slightly advantageous for the side of PDR Esports, but we never know, right? Because RTL, they look to have been slightly better in terms of strategic attacks, a strategic way of defending. And PDR Esports, they have been doing so well in trying to get back into these kinds of games.
Yeah, okay. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, here is where things get a little bit more sticky for the two squads, right? And this is going to be such a nerve-wracking round for everyone because the first team to make the mistake will go ahead to lose the match. And neither one wants that. If PDR Esports manages to do this, they can secure their position at the playoffs. If RTL Legacy manages to get the win, they are so much closer to putting PDR Esports in that relegation zone. Millones approaching Kevs right now. This might be a mistake. Kevs with that opportunity. Millones with that response. Moving in. It is going to be Van Loo. Solo gameplay. Fennec goes in for the shots with that takedown. But the players are going to be pushing. And Lox is just a little bit too late. Comes back in here. Lox, Van Loo. Oh, both getting taken down as the support Sport gameplay comes in from the RTL players. Millones right now, solo, taking on Wacky as well as CF. This is RTL's game to win. Millones on the snipe, but it looks like RTL already has this game all set and completed, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. And there you go, Sakaichi. PDR Esports gameplay for the following round. But this time though, Sakaichi, it's not going to be divided in here by rounds, right? It's just a non-stop push for the 75-point mark. Can RTL Legacy keep that same exact pressure and yet again win this?
Yeah, and it's going to be huge if RTL can win this one as well, because it's going to be another 3-0, another message being sent to all the teams in the Philippines Championship. They are here to win, although they have to go through the qualification rounds, but they look so good in here. But PDR Esports can actually scratch them a little bit by winning one and securing qualification for themselves as well, which leaves just one qualifying spot, one playoff spot in here. But look at RTL. They're not going for Bravo. They are cheekily going for the Charlie side of PDR Esports as well.
Nah, that was just a distraction there, Sakaichi, just to hold them back so they will retaliate, right? Because we already saw a few of those players coming in from PDR Esports towards that Bravo side. But RTL was trying to get that backstab through the hotel shortcuts and attempting that Charlie spot made them, back there, come all the way back to the defense and allowing allowing RTL that pickup on Bravo. So let's see if or not they will be able to continue this sort of a pressure, man, because PDR Esports is getting caught out by mind games here right now.
Yeah, and they're doing it perfectly, I should say, because RTL, they only send like 1 or 2 players, and then the other 3 is going to go and quickly take Bravo cheekily as well, as may I add. And it's that gave them the lead over here, although PDR Esports, they are trying their best to secure point Bravo as well, but Susano said no with a 2-piece or 3-piece of his own over there.
Mid-square getting held down very tightly by RTL. The defense gameplay just coming in so sweet. Here comes Susano. KRM action goes in, jumps and shoots, goes in for that slide for the defensive maneuver as well. Trying not to get caught out, and he gets yet another kill from that attempt. Here comes CF right now. War Machine in hand. Manages to get that damage done, but takes himself out in the process. But throughout all of these battles, RTL Legacy still in here with the lead. 55-34 right now, Sakaichi. And it's going to be Susano with the War Machine push, and he will be able to defend that Bravo spot for a little while as well.
Yeah, Susano has been fantastic as well as CF over there, but Susano with all the defensive kills and very important for the side of RTL Legacy, in which they are looking to just show who's the boss. They're looking to show that they are absolutely dominant over here. PDR Esports, they tried their best. It was a valiant effort to take both Alpha and Bravo at the same time at one point in this first half, but RTL Legacy is just too good over here in the first half. 75-44, AJ, is another donut ready to be served.
Absolutely, man. But of course, PDR can definitely make a comeback in here. This is gonna allow them some breathing room as they come back in here for the push, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. RTL Legacy, on the other hand, already, look at that, man. Hotel shortcut, Sakaichi. Look at the top right-hand corner. They're going in for that alpha push so early to allow their teammates to pick up Bravo. That distraction gameplay coming in from RTL Legacy so early in the game, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Absolute brilliance when it comes to domination, and this is the way he played. Denied at the very last moment.
Ooh, denied just like that by Young J. He is the hero for the team just now as he goes for the Charlie point himself, but that was actually doing for the side of PDR Esports that they actually still not losing Alpha as well just now. It was that close before that 2-cap being done, and they are so close to taking Bravo as well. But look at RTL, they are taking Alpha for themselves, and Charlie going to be taken by I believe it was PDR, but no, just gets intercepted.
Oh, what a play, man. RTL Legacy right now, bringing out the pro plays for all of them. And a full-on lockdown as well to put that Rick and Terry on the icing, Sakaichi. It is gonna be an all-out decimation gameplay coming in from RTL Legacy. Road to Legendary, truly legendary. The attempt to take back Bravo, coming back through from PDR Esports, successfully done, and Alpha as well. It looks like the Special Forces Avenue will belong to them for the time being, but Midsquare very, very strongly held on to by RTL Legacy. Million is trying to make it different, but it's already at the 1-1-3 mark to 59. PDR Esports has got so far more to go if they want to make a comeback in here, Sakaichi.
Well, they really, really need to have a full-on lockdown, and they are, with the help of Transform Shield, going to take Bravo as well, but CF said no to that. Wonderfully done with the help of the Thermite as well. The gameplays of the defense of RTL has been phenomenal. But PDR Esports, they still got Bravo. Alpha trying to be taken back by RTL Legacy over here, but they won't let it happen. And PDR Esports now need to go for Charlie, but it seems so tough to be done so, because RTL has been winning all the gunfights, and they are now going into Alpha after taking Bravo for themselves as well.
Oh, Bravo capture being prevented from RTL. But RTL still manages to get it done at the end anyway. PDR Esports doing everything that they can to stop the Juggernauts RTL so far, but nothing has been able to stop the monsters. But look at Rage flying through. KRM, one after the other. One shot, one kill, one shot, one kill. But full on lockdown still comes in here from Road to Legendary. Charlie taken back, and it looks like the Gorilla base will fall. PDR Esports, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, no matter what they do though, the match has been set and locked and won by Road to Legendary. What a beautiful donut served up once again at the final day of the group stages here, Sakaichi.
If you want to call a statement by one of the best teams in the Philippines, do it when you are already on top, going up against somebody who is going to the playoffs as well, beating them 3-0. If I am the other teams that are going into the playoffs as well, surely I will be scared about how far can RTL Legacy go. This is as crazy, this is as good as it gets for RTL Legacy. They are more than ready for the playoffs, man. They just said that we want the playoffs to be done tomorrow of all times.
And right now, NU Anarchy still sits at that second spot. RTL Legacy will sit at that first spot, ladies, gentlemen, boys, girls. But don't worry, I know, we will be bringing you the standings after the break later on, okay? 150 to 73, 625, 150 to 84. What a commanding victory taken here by Road to Legendary Legacy. I mean, dude, the way they took those matches, man, so calculated. There was no way PDR Esports could have made a comeback in there, right? And these were the highlights. These are the highlights, Sakaichi. Walk us through once again with this perfection, man.
Yeah, perfect gameplay from RTL Legacy, especially with the second hard point being so with them. And although PDR Esports, they are trying their best starting the third hard point, but that momentum has been stopped by Road to Legendary, just like that in the fourth hard point. And then I believe there was a little bit of delay by PDR Esports right at the end of it, as they try to delay the inevitable to happen to RTL, but they still lost the first one. The second one, it could go either way, I should say, AJ, because it has been back and forth with all the very good positionings by the PDR Esports players, and RTL, they just can't come back again and again. Although they lost 3 attacking rounds, but that happened as well to PDR Esports forcefully by the side of RTL. And then in that last round, it was RTL's Skull. They get all the kills and they sums it up perfectly, 6-5. That was absolutely close. But the domination round, though, that was absolutely dominant for the side of RTL Legacy. They never held anything back after all.
Yeah, man. And this was that, the 5-5 point, right? Where PDR Esports looked like they almost had it, man. They were so close to making a comeback in there, but unfortunately shut down by RTL. And even as we looked at, coming in here for the domination match, right, Sakaichi, standoff was PDR Esports pick, but commanded, just dominated by Road to Legendary here today. I mean, there was nothing that you could find faulty with their gameplay. Everything, each and every single time RTL asked a question, PDR Esports was stuttering to answer them, man.
Yeah, and as you can see as well, they even went to go for the triple cap as well. When they lose it, they just aggressively go again because they back their abilities. They got all the shots right. They got the flankings right. And the distraction at the start of the game as well. They didn't even touch Bravo, and they go across the map from Alpha to Charlie. And, sorry, I say Charlie to Alpha or whatever. But when that happened, that opening is what RTL wants. And that is why they are the best teams in this competition.
Absolutely, man. It's all about a game of balance, right? In order to, have access to a certain area, you need to be able to win the gunfights there. And this is where the communication and the trust in your teammates comes in, right, Sakaichi? To be able to go in there for the flank, trusting that your teammates will be able to get the job done at Bravo. And it happened again and again and again for RTL Legacy. And that is the main reason why they have such a commanding lead on the leaderboard. And their position is just so comfortable as we close it off today at the finals of the group stages. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, my name is AJ and I am the Mustachio with the one and only Ayman Sakaichi Roshizam. We'll be right back after a quick short 3-minute break.